I should have washed my hair. But I didn't. So we're gonna look past that as I do my makeup and, well, skincare and makeup to go to the pub. So let's talk DCC, okay? DCC, Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. First of all, watching back like all the old seasons in New Zealand, it is on a channel called Hey You, and I'm not sure what it's on in the UK, to be fair, but when I'm at my parents' house back in New Zealand watching it on Hey You, I wish I grew up watching it. It just would have been on my radar way quicker, so I'm kind of disappointed that I've got to the age that I am and never heard of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders until about like probably when the Netflix series come out, when it was Reese and Kelsey, and I feel like that's when I really started to know more about the DCC and sort of the history, the cheerleading aspect. I honestly just thought it was a bunch of girls with pom-poms. Like, I was so wrong. These girls are athletes. It's also just so inspiring as well. Like, there is something about girls just like going after their dreams, and these people that are on the auditions on like the Netflix show and on the old like Hey You shows, the graft that they have, like this, it means everything to them. And honestly, watching back these series, it was just so inspiring, and I was like, they're just the graft that they put in, all the effort, and how actually really hard the auditions are. I didn't know how much of a process it was. Like, I literally thought you would just like send an audition tape, turn up, do an in-person audition. I'm watching these shows and the girls are going out for etiquette dinners. Like, that's part of the whole audition process, is etiquette dinners, where you go out, you sit down, have a 6-course meal, and or a 5-course meal, whatever it was, and they get judged off of how they eat their food. Like, I would not have made it past that round. I like to think that I would have. One thing I struggle with a lot is honestly learning choreography fast. It must be something to do with the brain that I was given, but when someone gives me like, even in real life, right, when someone gives me verbal instructions and then says, cool, what did I say? I can't tell you, right? So the idea of being in a room where you get like 8 counts and then you move on to the next 8 counts very, very quickly, and I'm aware that's probably most audition processes, but oh my god, these girls are literally like superwomen. Like, how they manage to pick up that choreography so fast, I'll never know. Honestly, I'm watching the show back and I'm like, they are doing all these routines. I think one of the shows said it was like 24 or something routines in the space of a couple of days. Like, absolutely crazy. My brain could just not remember that, honestly. When I was in LA, I did a couple of auditions and dance classes, and I've never been more intimidated in my life. This environment, to be fair, the DCC feels a bit more like a sisterhood, whereas the auditions that I went to, oh my god, in LA, they are a different type of beast. I'm just not that girl, okay? I'm just not that girl. No. I'm also the kind of girl that if you take away the mirror, so like, you know how they do the dances and then they're like, cool, right, everyone face the back and then go for it. That's not me. Again, I just forget. I make stupid mistakes. Like, I would do a sequence of a dance and then I'd just forget like the next count, and I'd be in the music and then I would just feel so bad. I remember I was in one audition one time and I loved the dance. Like, I was obsessed with the dance. I felt really, really good. I just felt like this was my style, you know. It was in like a commercial type thing and they were filming, and there's something about someone filming me, it just threw me off, and I got about, I'm gonna say 8 counts in, forgot, couldn't pick it up, got embarrassed, and the worst thing you can do is walk out, and I walked out. But I was a lot younger, so I'm gonna give myself some grace, but honestly, I actually left that audition and when I got pizza, which, if that's any indication of me, okay, I just left an audition to go get pizza. I'd literally flown to LA and went and got pizza, so great. I just realised I forgot to mix my foundation with Rhode, but it's okay, we go again. I also didn't realise that training camp is literally all summer. Like, training camp and like when you audition, what do you mean it's like 3 months long? 3 months long. I mean, good on those girls for that graft, and like, if you really want something, it's so inspiring. Do you know what I mean? They just go and get it. Like, they will pick up their things, they will quit their jobs, they will literally leave their friends and family. I mean, I guess technically I did do that to move to the UK. Like, I left my family and all my friends at home, and everything that I'd ever known, to try pursue a dream, which I guess that's what they're doing. Honestly, fair play to them. Some of these girls like get apartments as well while they're auditioning, which is crazy. Like with the people you've just met, I guess it's one of those things where like you are going through the same thing, so it does sort of seem right in the moment. But imagine signing a tenancy with someone that you'd only known for a couple of weeks. Like, that's crazy. The glam of it though, like the glam of it, that to be able to say you're a DCC cheerleader is an amazing thing, honestly. Part of the glory, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like being able to say you're part of the DCC is very, very cool. Uniform as well. Do you know what? I didn't think I would like the uniform as much as I do. I used to think that the uniform was, I don't know, until I was in the environment, do you know what I mean? Until I got like suckered into the seasons, I was like, oh, okay, the sleeves are a bit weird, I don't really get it. But actually now I'm like, they are so glamorous. There is something so glamorous about the uniform, and just the girls in general, like all the nice blowouts that they do with their hair and all the nice makeup. There's definitely like a DCC look, and that's something when I'm watching back the old seasons I'm noticing. Literally like the top model of like cheerleading. It's, oh, was that a bit strong? I do kind of like they do makeovers. It does just feel like it's the top model of the cheerleading world, which I actually was obsessed with that show when I was younger. Like watching America's Next Top Model as a child, I thought that was my journey. Like I was, and exactly why I wish I would have seen the DCC. I wish I would have seen the DCC sooner, because I honestly think I would have auditioned, and it feels like a wasted opportunity. Would they take me now? Probably not. I used to be able to get my kicks. I used to be able to kick my nose. I don't even know what I'd be able to kick if I kicked now. Probably nothing. Probably the couch. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not in the stratosphere of it's like when Katy Perry went to space, like she barely touched the surface. Like that's literally me in terms of kick form. So would I get in on kicks? Probably not, okay? But God loves a trier. You know? Okay, now I'm all bronzed up. I'm feeling more alive, although my forehead does look a bit patchy. Why does it look patchy? Other iffy subjects that they do cover a lot. I'm using the Road Blush and Piggy. I love this one. Another subject they do cover on the show is a lot about like body image. And I'm not going to touch too deeply on this because I know it can trigger some people. But let's just say, and we'll lightly touch on it, that there is a very specific, I'm gonna say almost unrealistic body type that these women have to stay in their uniform, and that is the DCC's choice. But one thing I did like about on the show is the focus on nutrition. Whether that is literally just for the show, no idea. Maybe it is. It probably is, to be honest, but the nutrition side of it is something on the show that is heavily talked about. So I'm hoping it is for the well-being of the girls, not just because they feel like they have to, because it's like a reality show. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Oh, that's gonna really annoy me now. Usually I do my eyebrows first. So the last couple of days, season 2 has been announced, which I am so excited to watch season 2. I love Reese. She's probably my favorite character. She just seems so like character, like they're not real people. You guys know what I mean? Like she just seems so sweet and lovely. But I heard online, and obviously everything online is true, right? Not. But I read online that she was in a little bit of hot water this season, so fingers crossed. You know, also who I really hope is back on season 2 is Kelsey. She performed Thunder very, very well. So I hope that she in some way is back. I know that she retired, or Charlie got in this year, which makes me really happy, because her not making the team, god, it's like I know them in real life. I don't know them in real life, do you know what I mean? But I was like, damn, like her in real life not making the team, that makes me so sad. So I'm really excited to see her again. Hopefully she is on the show. I did it too thick. Too thick, but I don't have time to redo it. See, that side's fine. But it's fine. I can clean that up with a Q-tip. It just looks a bit like Becca circa 2010. Do I? Oh no, I don't know if it's gonna ruin it, but I'm gonna try. Just commit. I'll just commit, because I don't have time. I don't even know what the time is. I know I have to be at the pub, and I'm literally sitting here talking about DCC auditions. I really need to get lash lift because my eyelashes need help. They're so straight. You know, I really need to sharpen it. That's actually quite sad. Oh, I love this lip liner. Fenty over it. I love this lipstick. Again, great for Pale Girlies. Super cute. And my favourite Morphe gloss. This one is super cute. But yeah, definitely should have washed my hair. Don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably just going to leave it like this. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've ever auditioned or want to audition, please leave me a comment because I think it'd be fun. Or even if you just love the show, leave me a comment and I'll see you guys in my next one.